Clearing the Rock Bottom Museum with Spongebob saves 15 seconds over clearing it as Sandy. It's been a major staple in the 8% speedrun for over 5 years now, yet for how important it is, resources for it have been quite lacking.
This is how you do it.
Just a heads up, there's a lot to cover with this segment, so be prepared for a few tangents and side notes. Any specific portion you need a rewatch will be timestamped in the description. To start off, get a regular cruise boost on the wall over to the left. Jump onto the rail, bash, and just before you reach the peak of your bash, slam on the metal node extruding from this antenna. It's important not to be too close to the antenna because you'll either miss entirely, or sometimes they can decide to not bounce you up and you'll just fall down. Also, as you slam, hold the jump button so that when you land you'll get a higher bounce, which makes it easier to land on top of the antenna. If you find this too difficult, here's some alternative movement you can do that reaches the same tire cycle. It's a jump, double jump, and bash on this wall. Once you're on top, jump up here and make your way near to the laser wall. As you approach it, pull away your cruise boost. If you've done Sandy Museum before, you know ledge grabbing a tire allows us to clip through to the other side. We're going to be doing the same thing but as Spongebob, which means you'll have a shorter ledge grab animation to work with. To get up to the tire that we want, we need a platform on the individual lasers. The laser wall is just an invisible wall that has multiple lasers that each have individual hitboxes, so the way you approach them actually matters. The plan is to jump on this bottom laser from the rail, damage boost up to the next one so we can reach the tire. Now this needs to be done at a specific time because the tire is constantly swinging. Wait for the tire to be swinging towards the right and jump once the tire is midway through, which is about right here. Now we jump onto this bottom laser, damage boost up to the one above, then do 2 light double jumps to ledge grab the tire and clip through. Note that I said light double jumps, because if you try to maximize your jump height, you'll overshoot and just land on the tire and not actually get in the ledge grab animation. Here's everything up to the tire grab. Note that this missed 2 cruise boosts and it still makes the same tire cycle. This segment also shows how to jump on the lasers with a more straight ahead camera, which I personally find easier. Now that you're through the laser wall, you can either get another cruise boost on this left wall and do some basic platforming to the seesaw, or for a small optimization, you can jump back, damage boost off the laser wall, then jump after the damage animation to carry your momentum across. Make sure you have at least 2 underwear, otherwise that happens! Fuck! So just jump across, then cruise boost and platform to the seesaw. There's multiple ways you can do this bash off the seesaw, but here's a fast and straightforward method. Spin to get rid of your downward momentum, move to the middle of the seesaw, walk off for a little bit so you can get under the laser, then bash up to the railing. If done correctly, you'll get some grounded frames which lead to a final double jump to the left and over the rail where the spatula is. If you're having trouble with the final bash, you can raise the seesaw to give you some leniency. Just be sure not to bash too early so you don't bonk on the laser. If your route needs the sock after the spatula, there's 2 ways to get it. You can jump on the rail, then bash and slam on this red light where you'll bounce up to the sock. I recommend tilting your camera down right before touching the spatula so you can drift straight to the rail. Otherwise, if you spin, there's a rare chance you'll just get a black screen. You can still warp away in the pause menu and continue the run, but then you'll have to grab a backup sock like the one under Barnacle Boy. The faster way is to cam lock into the laser during the spatula collection animation. Once the animation is over, you have a few invincibility frames to double jump onto a higher part of the wall, then jump towards the red light where you'll safely get the sock. Yeah, that's about it. If you need further help or questions, join the battle server, blah 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 outro stuff. Goodbye.